pirate ships. Pirate expansion. Oh. Whoa.
We will use every tool.
I'm thinking of making some bets, and I think I want to wager some Mystic Coins on said bets. I want to do something a little different than what what I usually do. They're all Revenant Elite specs. Awesome. That's like 9 new voices in my head. How do you have so many? I just let them sit there. I collect them. I don't do anything special. I just play the game once a week. I hoard them. I don't have a lot of use for Mystic Coins, I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's make use of this opportunity to give away some Mystic Coins, because you guys will probably make a lot more use out of this than I. So here's what I'm proposing. I want to guess which classes are tied to which of the new elite spec icons are. I already have it open. I have it in paint. So I'll just, pencil in whatever my guesses are. Oh, I haven't seen 2 of these. There's a bow and arrow with wings. Do my Chinese quote chart first, VB? Oh, right. Okay, give me a second. Once again, shout out to Sky for providing all this stuff for me. So we have a poem for the Mask on Fire, summoning the wild to return to the origin. Increasingly, the world follows its boundaries. Oh, so the Chinese poem gives some very different context. This could very well be something that can summon. Like, this could be a summoner. For everyone you get wrong, you must do Chalice of Tears with a Long Cat Char? Thank you for your input, Satan, but I already have my own plans. Divine winds command the clouds. Mist gathers, piercing the firmament. It mentions the word divine. It makes me think that this could possibly be a guardian. Molten light forges the wall. Radiant armor stands eternal. Makes me think that this could be a shield class for a warrior. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what class this could be. We gotta start making bets, you guys. I gotta start making bets. I'm gonna knock out the 2 that are pretty obvious to me because they've been spoiled already from last week. So Paragon has got to be the warrior. Which symbol is the warrior again? I played this game, you guys. I play Guild Wars 2. And then the Necromancer, I believe, is the Ritualist. The question is, which one's the Ritualist? I think it's the Squiggly Dagger. Murder with passion, right? VB signature, you fool. Now we know how to mimic it. It is an ugly signature if that's the case. I'm gonna stick to my guns and say that the cards over here are Thief. And I'll even sweeten the deal. Every bet that I do get right, I will increase the pot by like 10 Mystic Coins. So if I get something right, then the reward will go from 50 Mystic Coins to like 60 Mystic Coins or so. Oh man, that fiery mask has thrown me off thanks to that Chinese poem. I was gonna give that Elementalist, and now I'm not so sure anymore. Microsoft Paint. Yeah, I'm using Microsoft Paint. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with Paint? What are we going to do with the cards? Do Ecto Gamba? Give me a better elite spec, VB. Come on, you're thieves. Thieves gamble. You ever go to a thieves' den? They're gambling with cards. I think that's a no-brainer. You know what? I'm going to give the Mesmer to the guitar. A lot of people speculated that the Mesmer was going to be the Bard anyway, way back in 2012. So they probably will do a throwback with that. Also, they can probably summon an ensemble as your band. You'll have a band of illusions, or illusions that'll be your band. It might be a bold move, might be a bold bet, and I might be super, super dead wrong with this, but screw it. Ranger would be too easy for the winged arrow here. I think this is a case of Occam's razor. Sometimes the most obvious choice is the real choice. You know what? I'm gonna give the weird singularity thingy the engineer after all. Yeah, because it looks like a particle. People think it's a particle. I am not really leaning towards the idea of the particle, but if it turns out it is, it would make sense if, like, out of all these classes, it would be the engineer. So I'm gonna give this engineer. I'll give Revenant to this right here. the edgy looking whatever this is. I have no idea. Firefox mask. Do I want to give that to Guardian or Elementalist now? You know what? I'm still gonna go with Elementalist after all with the Firefox mask. Occam's Razor once again. Like maybe you summon a fire Pokemon or a water Pokemon or an electric Pokemon or an earth Pokemon. Ooh, that'd be sick. Yo, we just summoned Pokemon. And then for the Guardian, the last one, I can't believe I'm selecting the most obvious choice, the shield. Oh, wow, the shield for the Guardian. Yeah, all right, fine. You can already summon Pokemon with Catalyst? Son of a... You're right. Control Z. Control Z. Sorry I'm taking so long to make my guesses because I'm really thinking hard about it. You know what? It may not even be a summoner. It might not even be a Pokemon class. I'll stick to it. I might be misinterpreting something anyway from these poems. We're gonna go with it. All right, I made my bets. So every time I'm wrong, I will lose 50 Mystic Coins and I'll give it to a random person in chat. Make more bets so you can lose more Mystic Coins? What else is there to bet on? You want me to bet on what expansion features? You want me to bet what mounts are gonna come in the next expansion? What they'll focus on? They always seem to focus on a mount. Jeez, you just want to take all my Mystic Coins. After hearing of the amount of coins you got, I mean, hell yeah, we want... Wow! It's like, whoa, this guy is loaded! We gotta milk him! Warclaw was the least used mount, and that's why they updated it. After that, it would probably be the Jackal, right? Oh, the Roller Beetle. Nah, Oh, you know what? That's a very good choice. It's a Living World Season 4 mount, so they might want to provide another way for players to get that mount. The Roller Beetle with machine gun? That would be so sick. I'm gonna go with the Roller Beetle. All right, Guild Wars 2 announcing Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity? That's the name?
Whatever the Inquest are searching for, we need to find it first.
The Inquest? Pirate ships?
These fools have no idea.
Pirate expansion?
The power that's buried here. The ley energies on Castora flow in abundance. The wildlife is vicious. Finding the future requires exceptional vision.
Was that? That's a new mount!
The future requires...
Oh my god, that's a new mount! Either that's a new mount or it's a skimmer.
exceptional vision.
That's a weird looking roller beetle. Oh. Whoa.
We will use every tool at our disposal.
Those were the three classes. Those were the three classes, dude. What is that? Wait, that's the Elementalist, isn't it? Yo, dude, there's a fire dog thing floating around somewhere, and they're wearing the Mesmer colors. I don't know who this guy is. Indiana Jones? What the hell? Is that a thief or an engineer? Well, I don't know.
We will use every tool.
That's the
at our
bard! The
disposal.
Mesmer's the bard! I knew it! I knew
After
it!
this is done, they'll remember us forever.
Why is there robot dinosaurs? No, they're armored. Wait, the Inquest are literally just Turok now. Visions of Eternity. The music's quite good. The music is nice, yeah. The places around here. Oh my god, the pirate ships. Dude, I love pirates. I love the whole pirate, theme. Oh, like Treasure Island and Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, the Inquest seemed to be the big enemy again. Ritlock? I was so excited about everything else that I didn't even see Ritlock. Where the hell was Ritlock? This is cool. Oh, Ritlock. Okay. I did not see him before. You're right. Hell yeah, he's like one of the best characters in the game. They brought one of the best characters in the game. Take a look back in the game. I think I see a new skimmer pre-order bonus. Give me a second. Is that a jellyfish? Yeah, yamate kudasai. Oh, look at that, dude. Oh, that's pretty. Skimmer mastery. Oh my god. It's why couldn't it have been the roller beetle though? I blame the person who suggested the who was it that suggested the roller beetle to me? You tricked me. In 2026, raids and strikes will be unified under the same structure, improving access for new players and streamlining rewards. 2 new raid encounters. Players can pursue 6 new legendary items, 3 new weapons. Whoa, hold on, let me read that again. Players can pursue 6 new legendary items. 6? 3 new weapons, a ring, an accessory, and the long requested aqua breather? What? Water, pirates, islands, water. Oh, does that mean that they're gonna focus on underwater combat again? They haven't done anything with that since the core game. Is that the move? People didn't like the underwater stuff. I'm for it. If they're gonna make some underwater levels again, I'd be all for it. They could just be renaming strikes to raid encounters. Oh, wait. So maybe they're turning everything into a strike? Yeah, I feel like the word strike is gonna die. Yeah, maybe so. And to be fair, when you try to explain a strike to a non-Guild Wars 2 player, they're gonna be confused. They're gonna be like, what, a strike? Okay, but are there raids? We can't call them raid 1, raid 2, raid 3, raid 4 anymore. We have to start calling them by their actual raid names or their boss names. Players who own both Janthier Wilds and Visions of Eternity will get to unlock a whole new homestead map. Oh, a new location. You'll also be able to save your decoration layout and freely swap between the Janthiri and Castrin maps with the new layouts feature. Oh, I see. So literally save as a template, like a build template, and then give that code to somebody, and they just control paste, and then voila. They don't even have to place the things individually. It's literally just copy and paste. We have one final feature that will launch in one of the major updates to Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity next year, and will be available to all players regardless of expansion, ownership, fashion templates. Whoa, hold on. Fashion templates. That's what I was talking about a long time ago. Didn't I mention that Final Fantasy has something like this, and I wish Guild Wars 2 would have this too? Finally! It's so funny that they mention this now because I decided to dress most of my characters in summer attire, and I didn't want to like go through the hassle of memorizing all their previous, looks. So what I did was, before changing their outfits to summer outfits, I had to screenshot my character and the character window and all the dye colors and everything. I had to screenshot it before changing their look. Floating trees. This is like that other floating tree in the Sylvari zone. Wait a minute. This ring reminds me of some of the rings in Ore. Didn't Ore also have giant rings? Ooh, dude, these zones at nighttime are gonna be so beautiful. They're bringing back, the bioluminescent stuff, the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Hey, I've been missing this since the core game, or Heart of Thorns. Mesmer Troubadour? That's what it's called? It's not called a bard? I did say Mesmer for the guitar, though. Troubadour? Troubadour? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Troubadour? Troubadour? I don't like this name. What a stupid name. Why didn't they just call it a bard? Just another word for bard. Then they should just call it a bard. Everyone just says bard. Elementalist Evoker. Ooh, I like the sound of that. What's the Evoker? Oh, I was right again. Yo. And Thief Antiquary. What's that? Those are the cards! I was right with all 3 of them! Oh my god! They are Pokemon? Ooh, someone mentioned that we already have Pokemon, and they were trying to trick me. They were trying to get me to pick another class. All right, cool. 3 for 3. But this means that I've increased the pot to not 60, not 70, but 80. 80 mystic coins. So the next one I get wrong, the next person will get 80 mystic coins.